So, hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare, and welcome to my brand new casual summer stream, Zoo Tycoon, plus Marine Mania and Dinosaur digs, because I also have the DLC for this game. Now, Zoo Tycoon came out, I believe, way in either the late 90s or early 2000s, so this game has been a little bit of a chore to get running on my PC, but hopefully, unlike last time, since I'm running some compatibility programs, it'll behave itself a little better. I will encounter a few problems, but hopefully we've ironed the vast majority of them out. Now, there's multiple ways that we can play Zoo Tycoon. We have the ability to go through the tutorial and scenario, which is what I'm going to be doing first, and then eventually, if I manage to somehow magically finish all of these, we'll get to see how well I am at budgeting money. We can go into playing a freeform game, which is basically just Minecraft's do whatever the heck you want, build whatever you want mode, and get fun and funky with it. So let us jump in. It has been a while since I have done this, so apologies right off the bat. So let's go into tutorial. As you can see, these already have check marks because I've actually already done a stream of this once. It just crashed on me. So we're just gonna go through them again. Tutorial number 1 will teach you the basics of controlling Zoo Tycoon. You will learn how to do all this fun stuff. So let's go in. Welcome to Zoo Tycoon. We'll be playing soon, but first, this brief introductory tutorial will teach you some of the important game controls of Zoo Tycoon. When you play this tutorial, you will see reminder text displayed in the upper section of the gameplay area. Click this reminder panel to revisit the current tutorial instructions. The first thing to learn about this is the Options tab. This allows you to perform such functions as changing the screen resolution, saving and loading games, and exiting the main menu. You can click this button when you want to exit the tutorial. Click the Game Options tab, the blue disc on the left on the left side of the game screen. Click the OK button to proceed. There's just going to be a lot of dead air too, so if I need to, I can turn Planet Zoo's soundtrack back on. Now let's visit the Zoo Tycoon game world. First, you can scroll the game map by moving the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. In addition, zooming out allows you to see your entire zoo at once. Zooming in gives a close-up view of the zoo. Let's try this. Move the mouse cursor from one edge of the screen to another, and scroll the map in different directions. Click the zoom out button, minus sign located above the rotate buttons, and then the zoom in button. So this is how we move. I'm just going to do it with keyboard because, oh my god, it's so much easier with keyboard. Zoom out, zoom in. Rotating the game world allows you to see animals and buildings that might not be visible from the current view. Although it's hard to see, there is a trash can behind the statue of the American bighorn sheep. Rotate the game world clockwise to get a better view of this object. Click the rotate clockwise button, click the rotate counterclockwise button. So down here. Now let's try pausing and resuming. Pausing the game can be useful when lots of things happen at once and you need some breathing room to sort things out. Click the pause button located along the bottom of the screen of the left center date bar. Click the pause button a second time to resume the game. So if you ever need to just chill, and you can build while the game is paused. So you may want to do this during scenario mode. Otherwise you can run out of time, or you can be like me and just get stuck with more time than you know what to do with. Another very useful tool is the undo previous action button, which is located along the left side of the screen. Pressing the button allows you to undo your last action as if it had never happened. When you close this dialog, the snack machine will be attached to the cursor. Place the snack machine in an open space. Now select the undo last action button in the snack machine placement. So just stick it somewhere you don't want it to be. Like the lions, they do not want the crispy cheese poofs, so put that away. That's for the secret agent penguins. Finally, let's learn how to remove or clear objects from the zoo. We're going to remove one section of fence of the lions exhibit. We know this sounds like it might be a bad idea, but trust us. After all, we're the experts. Click the Clear Objects tab located on the left side of the game screen. Place the cursor over the section of fence you want to clear, and click the Remove One or More Fence sections. You'll get a cautionary message that advises against doing this, but don't worry, we know what we're doing. So, you know, it sounds like a bad idea. Like, look at all these tasty hamburger people, but I'm sure it's just a big kitty cat. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, they seem a little excited about that, don't they? Oh, this goes so well. Good grief, you've allowed the lions to run free in the zoo. What were you thinking? Well, we hope you learned your lesson. Never trust the people who write these tutorials, and never clear sections of fence in the lions exhibit, unless you like seeing your guests flee in terror. Remember, I have the expanded version of this game. I get dinosaurs. In this tutorial, you've learned the basics of controlling Zoo Tycoon. We recommend you play Tutorial 2, Basic Gameplay, to learn the basics of creating a zoo. You are free, however, to play any of the games from here on in the main menu. So originally, when you boot up the game, you have to do this. You don't get a choice. But, yeah, don't let the animals free if you want to keep a good zoo rating. But if you're a sadist, by all means, go nuts. Just like in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Select yes to play the next tutorial. Tutorials, they're so helpful, and they contain so much murder. Tutorial 2, Basic Gameplay. This tutorial gives you an overview of the basic gameplay of Zoo Tycoon. If at any time you wish to replay this tutorial, just reselect it from the scenario screen. When you play this tutorial, you will see reminder text displayed in the upper section of the gameplay area. Click this reminder panel to revisit the current tutorial's instructions. If at any time you wish to end the tutorial and try another scenario or play blah blah, click main menu. Your first task is to finish building an exhibit capable of holding a Bengal tiger. On the left side of the game screen, click the construction button, and then click the iron bar exhibit fence. Move the cursor to the half-completed exhibit to the right of the camel exhibit, so that over here. Click and drag the cursor to construct a section of fence that connects the existing fencing, and then release the mouse button. To create an exhibit, you need to completely enclose an area with exhibit fencing. Once an exhibit is created, a gate is automatically placed inside the fence. So it don't matter what shape it is, just so long as the walls actually connect. Which, as soon as I said connect, I had regrets, because this game was supposed to come to Xbox and the version that did wasn't very good. Great job. Now you have an exhibit. Let's adopt a Bengal tiger. On the left side of the gameplay screen, click the Adopt Animals button. Click the Bengal tiger icon on the Adopt Animals panel. Place the cursor over the exhibit you just created and put in the Bengal tiger. Notice the information in the lower portion of the Adopt Animals panel. This information gives you an overview of where the animal is from, what type of environment it likes, and what it costs to adopt. So yeah, all this does cost money, so it's like $800 per tiger. They live in a rainforest biome. They really like mangrove trees, and they're from Southeast Asia. So, tiger. Your zoo has its first Bengal tiger. Now you need to make sure it's cared for. You mean we have to care for our pets? What a concept. On the left side of the gameplay screen, click the Hire Staff button and then the Zookeeper icon. Place the cursor above the Bengal tiger's exhibit and then click to place a zookeeper in it. Zookeepers will feed animals, clean their exhibits, and provide the medical assistance. It is important that you have a sufficient number of zookeepers. So we need to hire people to care for the animals. It is not possible to do it entirely yourself, though I suppose you could do one and just like manually drag and drop him because nobody questions getting warped by God. You've done excellent work so far. Now you need to make a path so your guests can see it. Except it's still sitting in a grass biome, but whatever. On the left side of the gameplay screen, click the construction button. Click the Zoo Tabs button and then click concrete. Click and drag the cursor to the Bengal tiger's exhibit and release the mouse button. Make sure this new path connects to the existing zoo path. Guests can only view animals from paths that are adjacent or one path width away from exhibits. So they need to actually be up close and personal. They can be one away. And you're really going to want that for electric fencing because guests are stupid. This is like the golden rule of Zoo Tycoon. Just like in real life, people are very, very dumb. And if they have the opportunity, they will lean on electric fencing and fly about 5 feet backwards, just like in Jurassic Park. You should be seeing guests walking into the exhibit. Terrific! As a guest walks around the zoo, they will become tired, hungry, and thirsty. Confession stands and benches are available to satisfy their needs, because the only thing harder to care for than an animal is another human being. And we're gonna get hundreds. A burger stand is always a welcome sight to your hungry guests. Let's place one. On the left side of the gameplay screen, click the Buy Structures button. Click the burger stand icon. Notice the arrow buttons on the panel? These buttons allow you to rotate an object before you place it. Place the cursor in the new tiger exhibit and then click Place Burger Stand. Wait, place the cursor near the new tiger exhibit. I'm like, tiger don't need a burger stand. I mean, maybe. Maybe kitty want a burger patty. Cam has hamburger. Now your patrons have a place to get something to eat. What's next? Well, they're gonna get thirsty, of course. So on the left side of the gameplay screen, click and drag and put a drink stand. Drink. That's great, but you want them to eat and drink standing up? No? Well, let's place 4 picnic tables near the burger stand, shall we? You can eat standing up. Only the fittest survive. Oh boy, we can make one heck of a Hunger Games if we want to. Place the cursor, blah, blah, blah. Benches. Down here. Benches. How many? 4. You're getting the hang of this. They're eating, they're drinking. What's missing? How about restrooms? What goes in must come out. Left-hand side, find a restroom. If guests need to use a restroom and can't find any in your zoo, they will become unhappy. Well, trust me, that is not the worst thing that I've seen happen in these sim games. So that's a small price to pay. But you're doing great, but you're missing one last item. Do you want guests to throw their trash on the ground? No? Well, let's get some trash cans in this zoo. It's not like they're gonna do it anyway, the bastards. Oh my gosh, guests and trash in this game are just obscene. Oh yeah, 3 trash cans. That's really gonna hold them over. You can totally make it with 3. Trust us. We write the tutorials. Oh my god. These people, like, just exude garbage. They breathe garbage. Garbage gets everywhere. Hire maintenance people. Put trash cans in every crevice. Congratulations, you have completed this tutorial. Remember, to create an exhibit, you need to completely enclose it. To care for animals, you need zookeepers. And to keep guests happy, you need to get them fed and watered. Stay hydrated. And go to the next tutorial. Gotta get a trash can every 2 tiles. You practically do. If you get popular, you need trash cans. Welcome to Tutorial 3, Making Your Animals Happy. This tutorial will teach you how to create suitable exhibits for your animals. When you play this tutorial, you will see a reminder text displayed in the upper section of the gameplay area. Click this reminder panel to revisit the current tutorial's instructions, blah blah blah. Anytime you wish to end the tutorial and try another scenario, the first step in creating a suitable exhibit is to match the exhibit's terrain to that found in the animal's natural environment. The terrain icon at the bottom of the Adopt Animals panel displays the predominant terrain type, preferred by that animal. In this case of the African lion, it's savanna grass. Place savanna grass in the lion's exhibit. It's actually better to start with like the stuff they don't need as much and then fill it in because it's faster. But go up to construction, savanna grass, just wait, you want me to do the whole thing? There we go. Now that you've determined which terrain type makes African and lion happy, let's do the same for jaguar in the adjacent exhibit. Terrain type, I already know you are rainforesto. You most always want to place water first because a lot of stuff can't go in water, so it's better to get that out of the way and then decorate around it. Great, both exhibits now have terrain that the animals like. Animals require more than just terrain, however. To be happy in their exhibit, they like rocks and shelters, and some even like toys to play with. An example, African lions like trees from the savannah. Grass trees are from the savannah, so let's place 2 grass trees in the lion's exhibit. Grass trees. That doesn't look like Africa. Oops, did you notice the little angry red faces that floated up from the lion as you placed the trees? These indicate that the lion doesn't like the tree. We can't imagine where you got the idea to do that. On closer inspection, although the grass tree is a savanna tree, it's native to Australia, not Africa. Now let's put the proper trees in the lion's exhibit. You monster. Get rid of these. You're gonna want one of these. Who barfed? And why? Why barf? It usually only barf when smell bad. Why barf? I don't have manure. That's more like it. Notice that you placed the correct savanna trees in the African lion's exhibit. Small green happy faces floated up. These indicate that the lion liked the objects you placed in the exhibit. There is another way to tell how much an animal likes the exhibit. Click the jaguar and the animal information panel will open to the lower right corner of the screen. The bar at the bottom indicates the current suitability of the exhibit. A few more trees are now available. Find the tree that the jaguar will enjoy and place 4 of them in its exhibit. So as you can see, suitability not very good. Jaguar, kind of pissed. Not gonna lie, a little pissy. You like mangroves. Wait, no you don't. My bad. You like... That I'm thinking of. Totally different cat. You like K-Pox. K-Pox. Kabuki. Super. Jaguars love K-Pox. I could have sworn it's the other cat that likes mangroves. Jaguars and leopards, I swear to God. You can also discover how to make animals happy by viewing the zookeeper's recommendations, which I just showed you how to do. Click the African lion to open the information. Basically click this dude. He tells you everything you need to know. Follow the zookeeper's recommendations to make the exhibit more suitable for the lion. Remember to delete the grass trees you placed earlier. I already did. Improve the lion's exhibit suitability. So, if we go down here, we immediately get a list of shit to do, and there is a lot of it. Oh my goodness. So normally, as funny as it sounds, you kind of want to start with the black text. The red is more urgent, but it's actually easier to build an exhibit if you start with things that's like not super pending. So for me, I'd probably go in and, like I normally do, I really need you to move. Put water up here. Okay, that's enough water when it stops. Dirt. Seems to be enough dirt. Okay, I know you want sand, so maybe I'll just put down here. Okay, it's enough sand. Do we need any more dirt? Yes, we do. It's just that putting it in with savanna grass was not the best idea. And clicking undo returns money, so always click undo instead of just continuing to put stuff over it, because you pay, it's $420 for each one of these squares. You don't want to pay an additional one for a mess up. Animals the same type, more rocks, more shelters, and a toy. Okay, I know you're pissy, Jaguar. So go down here, we got toys. Put in a toy, and don't worry, they cannot use toys, to my knowledge, to get over the fence. By all circumstances, they should, but they don't. Just be careful for certain animals. They can get over fences. Chimpanzees, pain in the butt. Lion den. Lions. There we go. Great job! The African lion is now quite happy with its exhibit. You must complete just one more task before you're ready to manage your own zoo. The zoo has been given 2 additional clouded leopards. They have been placed in an exhibit that is not yet suitable for them. Make this new exhibit suitable by using the existing clouded leopard exhibit as a guide. Notice that some of the new items have become available for you to purchase. So he's happy. Good for him. Gets to enjoy his toy. And now on for you too. So, as you can see, this kitty is quite happy, although quite hungry. And this kitty's not. So, basically make a mirror image of what's going on over here. Do they need water? I don't think they need water. What you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So, rainforest, rocks, shelters, toy. Trees. And you don't have to make it look exactly like, they don't really care where like the terrain goes, so long as it's not blocking the door. Do not put water in front of the door because your zookeeper cannot swim. Ironically, your guests can, but not your zookeepers. You do not pay them enough for this. Toy. Toy. Shelter. Shelter. Rocks. You can use specialty rocks, but I actually find these don't raise your score. Guests are more trained. No kidding. Guests are more trained. Though just isn't easily influenced. Observe. By the hand of God. Say hi to the kitty! Anywho. Some rocks. It's actually better to do these, and I have a little trick that I do. If you put them in square patterns like this, for some reason, the game prefers this. I can't really explain why, but if you have a really tough animal like a panda that is ultra picky and you have the exhibit perfect and it's still not happy, pattern your stuff in little tiny squares like this, and it'll make your life so much easier. Okay, I'll take you out. Let's see, what else do you need? Trees. You like mangroves. That's what I was thinking of when I put these in here. I knew it. Same with trees, so do this. It doesn't look as good, but I promise you, it makes the game code very happy. Great job, you've learned all the basics for making the animals happy. You're ready for the next challenge. With Dinosaur Digs, you can create dinosaur exhibits. Marine Mania allows you to create marine exhibits and shows. Try either Dino Digs or the Marine Mania tutorial next. You can also exit to the main menu, blah blah. Next. Tutorials. Welcome to Dinosaur Digs. You'll begin playing soon, but first a brief tutorial will teach you some of the important controls and new features of Dinosaur Digs. When you play this tutorial, you will see a reminder text displayed in the upper section of the gameplay area. Oh my god. As a zoo tycoon, you've always craved new opportunities to revolutionize your zoo. You've adopted Bengal tigers, bred panda bears, and launched exhibits of other exotic wildlife you could never have anticipated the discovery of mundane summer morning would bring. Strolling through your zoo, you see a scientific research team all clad in white lab coats and rushing towards you, each one eager to talk. You can't make out much of their excited speech and wild gesticulations, but you gather that you had better follow them and check on something happening in the research lab. Do I know these people? They are white lab coat people just running up to me at top speed. I feel like I should run myself. And you better do it now. Entering the lab, you see a large incubator, and the scientists part to let you get closer. As you approach, you see a tiny lizard-like creature climbing out of its egg. Say hi to your new baby Kentosaurus. One of your staff members is in tears. The Kentosaurus, extinct for 65 million years, alive in your zoo. Welcome to Jurassic Park. You literally get to build Jurassic Park. The excitement of the moment is quickly intruded upon by the harsh reality of trying to keep a dinosaur in your zoo. Your researchers start showing you plants for new new fences, new research programs, and new staff. Your work is definitely cut out for you. Welcome to Zoo Tycoon Dinosaur Digs, which introduces a feature for finding game objects you're looking for so you can sort if the menu becomes too much. Try this when the construction panel opens, yada yada. So go down here. Exclusively Dinosaur DLC. So yeah, if you've ever wanted a game where you can literally build Jurassic Park, because I know at the time a lot of people did, this is the game. Go figure, there's actual Jurassic Park games, this game does it better. Now it's time to build your first dinosaur exhibit. Many of the larger dinosaurs are so strong that you will need to place them in exhibits created with electrified fencing. If weaker fences are used, these dinos will smash right through the fence. Smaller dinosaurs can be contained with non-electrified reinforced fencing. Regular zoo exhibit fences are inadequate for containing any dinosaurs. Not true. Caudipteryx is a cute and small fluffy baby that needs protected and can be contained in a regular fence. Regular zoo exhibit fences are inadequate for containing any dinosaurs because dinosaurs are so large, their exhibits are typically much larger than regular animals. The electrified iron bar fence is the strongest fence in the game. Build a large exhibit with this fencing in an area encircled by a brick path. Be sure to build as large an exhibit in the space provided, as Allosaurus needs a large exhibit. So, it's immediately going to make me do a cardinal sin, and it's not going to tell me, but you actually, it won't let me do this in the tutorial, but you actually want the fence here and potentially elevated. But for now, We'll follow your instructions, and if a guest gets zapped, I guess they get zapped. This is why in the movie, they had to stay in a Jeep. So you no-touch fence. Now that you have controlled exhibit, you will need to purchase a dinosaur to live in said exhibit. Unlike regular animals, dinosaurs are purchased in egg form. Once an egg is placed in the exhibit, it will undergo a stressful incubation period. During this time, it is imperative that a scientist visit the egg to keep the dinosaur egg healthy. After a bit of time, the egg will hatch. Place an Allosaurus in the exhibit. Boop. You'll need to hire a scientist to care for the young dinosaur, or it may become sick. So you need different specialists for various animals, depending on what you're doing. Scientists take care of dinosaurs and only dinosaurs. They will not care for regular zoo animals, and vice versa. Scientists will clean up the very large, very smelly dinosaur poo with the Jurassivac BF2000. You'll want to assign the scientist to the Allosaurus exhibit. If a dinosaur gets loose, however, the scientist is too smart to attempt single-handed capture of a rampaging dinosaur. Later we will see how to capture an escaped dinosaur. Basically, one tiny dude versus one big dino, it's not gonna happen. While we wait for your Allosaurus to hatch, we can take time to look into another new feature of Dinosaur Digs, the Building List tab. The tab is closed on the Zoo Status panel. It allows you to view the financial information for all your buildings in one place. I guess the original game didn't have this to such a degree. I mean, it did, but it probably didn't give you the full financial breakdown. It allows you to view the financial information for all your buildings in one place. You can sort the information by name, months in operation, total number of visitors, total profit, or average profit. You can click either buttons in the text to sort information. Click the various buttons to sort the data. When you are finished, sort the data by average profit. So it would be... it just gives it to me, huh? Average profit. Frequency, sort by profit. Average profit. Doop. While we're at it, why don't we have a look at the new Dinosaur Digs research programs, because this egg takes a while to hatch, it's just buying me time. There are 3 new dinosaur-based research programs and 3 new dinosaur-based conservation programs. Look at the various groups in the panel. When you're done, click Close Panel. So down here, you can start purchasing new stuff. So like enrichment, make them happier. T-Rex care. T-Rex, I guess, are just so difficult to care for that they get their own tab. As well as scientist training. So if you want, you can start funding these. And done in 65 in-game days. You should already have several guests in your zoo viewing the Allosaurus egg and nearby woolly mammoth exhibit. Dinosaur Digs introduces a new way of changing the map so you can see more of what you want to see. In the lower left-hand corner of the screen, just below to the right of the minimap, there are 3 new buttons. Did these not exist in the original game? I could have sworn they did, because I used to have the original before I got this. The first toggle button is Hide Show Guests, which allows you to hide all the guests in the zoo. This can be useful for finding your staff members who may become lost in the crowd. Try Hide Show Guests. So here's a scientist right here, and people be gone. They're still there, you just can't see them. So if you need to find somebody, you can do that. You can also hide foliage when you want to be able to change an exhibit. If a dinosaur gets angry, it may trample the terrain or crush its shelter. It becomes much easier to find trampled terrain or rubble if you hide the foliage. Trees be gone. You can also hide buildings when you want to be able to see more parts of the zoo that may be obscured by large buildings. Boop. In just a moment, the Allosaurus egg will hatch, if it hasn't already, and you will catch your first glimpse of a dinosaur. Once the Allosaurus hatches, it will be important to make the exhibit as suitable as possible. The Allosaurus's favorite type of foliage is the fern bush. It will need a shelter as well. If you make changes to the exhibit before the Allosaurus hatches, you won't be able to see how it feels about those changes, so it's best to wait until it hatches. The problem with this, and this is my biggest gripe with Dinosaur Digs, is that you don't know how to best make the exhibit until the dinosaur hatches, and if it's a big dinosaur, like a T-Rex or an Allosaurus, you need to build that sucker quick, because if this dinosaur gets upset, it will have a temper tantrum, and it will smash up everything in the exhibit. And you're going to have to fix it every step of the way to make it happy again, and it will cost you thousands of dollars. Big, angry, toothy toddler. Wait until it hatches. Scientist recommendation buttons, which you won't see until it hatches. So wakey wakey, baby. I do know I need one of these, so I'll stick this here. I know it's a rainforest animal, so I will make some of this. Even then, this is like risky business, because I don't know how much it actually needs or of what. So I'll just start getting some of these. I'll probably have too many. At least when you bulldoze something, you actually get money back. There it is. Now that you know how to create a suitable exhibit for a dinosaur, you can let your Allosaurus loose in the zoo. Go ahead. You know what to do. It's safe. He's really quite tame. He's just baby. What could baby possibly do? Filling this piece of the fence will allow animals to exhibit. Wish to continue? Sure do. Oh, what dumbass touched the fence? I could hear it. I heard one of you idiots touch it. Here we go. Oh, come on, guys. It's just a big chicken. Yep, there we go. Whoops, he's not so tame after all, is he? There you go, listening to us again. Truth is, all dinosaurs present a danger to your zoo's guests. So does any escaped animal for the most part. Unless it's like a flamingo. In order to keep your dinosaurs in their exhibits, make sure your large dinosaurs are in electrified fencing and all other dinosaurs in reinforced fencing. It's wise to hire maintenance workers to repair deteriorating fences and a DRT to catch any dinosaurs that escape. What? You don't have a DRT? I know, you better hire one quick. The DRT are hired like any other staff except they come with their own building. Place the DRT in the surrounding area. I think it's like dinosaur retrieval team or something. Recovery team, close enough. So put that down. And now you have a very expensive crew that's here for emergencies. Game is a bit quiet. Okay, I can turn it up a bit. I just didn't want it to be too loud, because eventually these guys are going to get noisy. 25. There we go. Let me know if you need any more. Now that you've hired a dinosaur recovery team, they will sedate any escaped dinosaurs or prehistoric animals. Once the dinosaurs are sedated, the scientists will be able to enclose the dinosaur with a specifically prepared dino box. The screams were hard to hear, okay. Yeah, because there's no music or anything, so it can be a little hard to tell. Eventually, if you guys want background music, I can put in some, like, Planet Zoo background music. Running a zoo with dinosaurs can be risky propositions. If you don't have a DRT, be sure to hire one as soon as you can afford it, especially if you have carnivorous dinosaurs. Oh, he just threw one in the air. Oh, having fun with that kid. There goes that one. So that's what these guys do. Helicopter sedation team. So we can actually enclose him. Where is that scientist? He's gonna take a nap. But look at this person! Oh my gosh! Karen! Karen, get out of there! Oh my gosh, when you don't give a shit. Oh, there you go. Had to finish your burger first and step on its tail on the way out. Way to go, Karen. Where's my scientist? There he is. There you go. Good gracious. Next. Nope, it's loading. It's stuck. Oh no. Don't freeze. It may have frozen. Hello, game. There we go. So, yeah, bravest person there. No shit. When you're that hungry, or the burger's that good. Anywho, that's Dinosaur Digs. And normally I don't have a DRT, simply because it is possible to catch the dinosaur yourself, and it's so much cheaper. A DRT is just ungodly expensive. So as odd as it sounds, I personally don't recommend one when you have godlike powers to control your zoo. Anywho, welcome to Marine Mania. This tutorial introduces you to some of the new expansions. If at any time you wish to replay, Marine Mania adds new and exciting objects for your place in your zoo. Just like with Dinosaur Digs. Okay, we can sort the game to Marine Mania. You'll need a staff member to care for the marine animals in your zoo. In Marine Mania, there's a new staff member, the Marine Specialist. They perform all the duties of a zookeeper for the marine animals. And just like before, they can only care for marine animals. Your first task is to create a marine exhibit capable of holding a bottlenose dolphin. So we need special fencing for this because these tanks are a little different. So just follow the concrete path they already set up for us. My issue with these is that I don't know how big the exhibits actually need to be, so this is going to be trial and error. Now you understand the basics. Let's adopt a dolphin. Dolphin! Marine animals are similar to their zoo counterparts in that they like various foliage and objects in their exhibit. In the case of the dolphin, they really like kelp. 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 I like kelp. Kelp is pretty. Dolphin seems happy now. You can purchase a tank filter to clean tanks. Filters provide the water from getting dirty, but every time it cleans the tank, you are charged a fee. While this might cost more, the tank will stay cleaner. I didn't realize it charged me a fee. Yeah, because these tanks get kind of grimy, so it's up here in the fencing, because it's part of the fencing, and just boop. Otherwise, the tank will get all brown and gross, kind of like a dirty fish tank. The dolphin should be pretty comfortable in there. Now let's discuss a few details about changing the exhibit. You can raise the height of the tank wall from the exhibit panel. So, go into this. Gotta click the little diver board here. And we can adjust the wall, whether an animal prefers deep or shallow tanks. You can also lower the wall's height in the same way. Click the adjust wall down button. Notice the height of the wall decrease. This will come in handy for marine animals that prefer exhibits to be shallower. Except this one doesn't. You can also raise the entire marine exhibit by adjusting the base of the tank. This allows you to create a different look for your exhibit. So if you want it to be just like the same size tank that's suitable for the dolphin, but you want it to be like raised up really high so you can see bottom to top, you can do that. If you want to put it like all the way in the ground, you can do that too. And even for some animals, fuse exhibits together. If it's something that's a land animal mixed with the zoo animal, you can combine the two tanks. Or if you have something like a polar bear or a penguin, you can put a marine tank inside the like penguin area and fuse the two together so the penguins can like actually go in here to swim around. Same way you can lower the whole thing. There's some new buildings in Marine Mania which allow guests to have some aquatic fun. These buildings are placed directly on water terrain. They are not attached to tanks. Do not attach it to a tank. Oh my god. Let's just go swim with the sharks, honey. Same as before, go into your buildings and place this. So yeah, that lets them swim with dolphins. We are done. Great job, you've learned the basics of creating a marine exhibit and placing buildings on the water. It is recommended that you go through the second tutorial of Marine Mania, creating shows. Which I'm kind of unfamiliar with. Load. Do it. Load. It's probably slow because I'm running it in a compatibility window. That's something that's difficult about this game, is that on Windows 10, if you get too much stuff going, it will start to slow down. Come on. There we go. Which is wild to me because you can run this game on like Windows 98, and I have. Have you ever been to a marine park and seen a marine animal show? You know, the one where dolphins and sea lions do all sorts of amazing tricks. An exciting new feature in Marine Mania is the ability to create your own marine animal show. So basically SeaWorld, except, you know, better animal treatment. Please note that if at any time you wish to exit the tutorial, show animals are unique. They need two tanks, a show tank and an exhibit tank side by side in order to stay happy. The show animal lives in the exhibit tank and when it's not performing. When it's time for a show, the animal will swim into the show tank, perform, and then return to its exhibit tank. All show animals and objects may be placed in a show tank have a star on their icons. So in here, it wants me to... What did it want me to adopt? One of these, I guess. Does it matter? Who likes... Nobody likes those. Show animals, filter content, marine mania. Okay, that's all I wanted. There are 5 specific animals that perform in shows when placed in a show exhibit. Orcas, dolphins, sea lions, sea otters, and even great white sharks. That's interesting. That's interesting that great white sharks perform in our shows, because a great white shark in real life is nearly impossible to be kept in a zoo. Almost no zoos around the world have great white sharks because we haven't figured out how to keep them in captivity. Great white sharks, typically kept in real life captivity, die because they refuse to eat. There are 5 specific animals that perform shows when placed in a show exhibit. Left, click the orca icon. Okay, there we go. That's a really small tank. That's a really small tank. I'm in a game and I'm like pissed off at the size of that tank. Just as exhibit tanks are built using exhibit tank walls, show exhibits are built using the show tank walls. Show tank walls are blue and have a star on their icon. Tank walls for both exhibits and shows must be adjacent and for the same height in order to create a gate for the animal to pass through. So if we connect them, the gate will appear in the middle. Your next task is to create a show exhibit. So right here, it'll have this little star. Show tank 1. In order to watch an animal show, the guests need a place to sit. Let's purchase and place 3 grandstands between 2 existing grandstands next to the orca show exhibit. Guests enter the grandstand from the front, so make sure you leave at least 1 tile between the object and the show tank wall. So basically they need to walk into here. Where are they? Here they are. I almost never build these. I like literally never build these. Every show has a script created by default. The show script dictates the type and tricks to perform and the order to perform them in. This is important because guests won't be very happy if they see the same tricks over and over again. Add a trick to the orca's script. Go in here. I guess wave to crowd is the only one highlighted, so you can adjust the frequency of the show performance. More shows will generate more revenue. However, animals prefer the comforts of home and will be unhappy the longer they're out of their exhibit tanks. Yeah. You know, like people. Oh, we need you to come in for a double shift. Oh yeah, that's somebody's favorite phrase in the whole world. Do you know anybody who's happy to do a double shift? More shows will generate more revenue. Guests will also not like to see their favorite animals overworked and mistreated. So don't do very many in a day. Change the frequency to infrequent. So down in here. Some show animals use certain objects in their tricks. For example, orcas will play with a ball if it's placed in their show exhibit. Placing show objects in a show animal's show tank will unlock more tricks for that animal. The name of the object indicates what animal will use it. Let's purchase a ball. Okay. Show objects are different from toys. Ball. And somebody who loves their job would love a double shift. But even then, you need time to like eat and sleep. If you've already done, you know, a 10-hour shift, even if you love your job, you still typically want to go home. Now that you've added the orca ball to its show tank, the orca's play with ball trick is available. Each time you add a new object to a show tank, it makes new tricks available for that animal. Now we will add a newly available play with ball trick to the orca show script. So go in here again. Click the diving board, play with ball, add. Some show tricks must be researched. Trick research is found on the research tab in the research and conservation panel. There's a separate category for each animal that has tricks you can research. Funding one of these categories will allow the animal to learn more tricks. Once a trick has been researched, it may be added to shows that animal performs. So go down here, research conservation, and we have like orca tricks, great white shark tricks. I don't even know what a great white shark trick would be. To survive, to live. Great job! You've learned the basics of creating a marine show. It's recommended that you play the 3rd Marine Mania tutorial, combined exhibits, to learn the basics of creating land and tank exhibits. However, you are free to play any scenario. Don't freeze. I guess if it does freeze, I do know now that it saves my game, which is better. It's better than what I was doing before where it crashed and I thought I lost everything and would have to redo it. I think I'll lose whatever game I was currently playing, but thankfully it's going to keep the ones I've already finished. So I'll have to restart those ones. But other than that, I won't lose everything, which is nice. Sometime today game. But yeah, this game does not like Windows 10 in the least. It was fine on 7, but doesn't like 10. And if it gets too bad, I'll switch it over to the Windows 7 PC. Windows 10 breaks a lot of older games. It does. I don't know what the heck they did, but... Zoo Tycoon not responding. No! It doesn't say it's not responding. It's just that it is not responding. But it says not responding in my task manager. No! No! It broke. It broke. This is gonna happen. Well, if that's the case... Hello? I'm trying to exit out of it and I can't. It's stuck. Like, even the button is stuck. The X button's stuck. Then I close from Task Manager. Where were we? Creating animal shows, combined animal exhibits. Let's just leave off like nothing happened. One of the most interesting and challenging features of Marine Mania is the ability to combine land exhibits with tank exhibits to create large, multiple environment exhibits for marine and possibly other species. This final tutorial will show you how to create these exquisite exhibits for your own marine wildlife. Before we continue, please note that at any time you wish to continue, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. Many zoos contain exhibits with both land and water. You can do the same in Marine Mania with combined exhibits. Create polar bear exhibits with snowy rocky shores next to a deep pool of clean salt water to swim and play in, or try the same with walrus or many other swimming animals. A combined exhibit differs from other exhibits since it uses both land and tank exhibits in a special manner. It merges the two together for the animals to live in. These combined exhibits are challenging to create, but the marine animals you place in them will enjoy these environments and will happily move between the two to swim and relax. We'll start with using a normal tank exhibit. While most marine animals are content with an exhibit tank alone, there are a few marine mammals that need access to land to rest and feed. One of these many marine animals becomes available to you. There are 3 that require land. The walrus, the elephant seal, and the sea otter. The walrus in the tank exhibit needs access to land to be truly happy with its surroundings. We'll complete the fencing to the land exhibit to connect the two together. Be sure to only close off 3 sides of the land exhibit. Place the last section of the exhibit fence to complete the land exhibit. So, basically this right here. Don't go further to the left. While the land and tank exhibits have been placed correctly, sharing a tank, they haven't quite combined just yet. You can tell when a combined exhibit has been successfully created when you see the tank wall change from gray and white to a striped one. To get the 2 exhibits to combine, the top edge of the tank wall should be the exact same elevation as the land exhibit. To open exhibit information, blah-de-blah, and then lower the tank unit by 1. So here, lower. And see how it's striped? Yeah. What I don't understand is that this is now the exact same elevation as the ground, and yet they can't get out. Personally, when I like to do this, I actually like to raise this up so it's elevated, so this stays elevated. And I don't know, that just gives me a little more security that they can't get out, and they can't normally, but it doesn't look right. It looks like if I'm not paying attention, I'll walk into the walrus exhibit. It is important to note that zookeepers will care for the needs of any animal in land or combined exhibits. They are familiar with the needs of many marine mammals and will be able to use their knowledge to keep walruses and other marine mammals happy and healthy. The California sea lion and sea otter are special cases. While zookeepers care for them when they're in a combined exhibit, these animals will still require a marine specialist to run the show when the tank is present. I'm curious about cleaning. They probably still need a marine specialist for cleaning as well. Hire a zookeeper. Done. There are 2 show animals that are also combined exhibits, the sea lion and sea otter. Much like other show animals, the show tank would be attached to a normal exhibit in such a way that it creates a pass-through gate between the 2 tanks. There's a pre-placed combined exhibit with the show tank by it. Lower the show tank wall so that the pass-through gate between the 2. So, where are you? Not you. But yeah, here is a regular zoo animal. You can put it like this. See how this is elevated? Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. This is actually elevated. It's hard to tell, and I wish I could zoom in on it, but these are locked. But I like to do this because having it the same level as the guests is just a little freaky. Especially when it's a polar bear. So it should be this. Needs me to raise or lower one of these. I think it needs it lowered. Yeah, lower. Excellent. The features, so you can make a 3-tiered one. So here's land, here's water exhibit, here's a show. So you can make a 3-tiered zoo. Excellent work. The features and exhibits shown are essential to the success. Oh my god, I'm talking so much. I need a break. Of a true marine zoo tycoon. So if you find yourself needing a reminder on how to build these types of tanks and exhibits, you can re-enter these tutorials from the main menu at any time. Also, if you need any help or information while playing, press the F1 key to bring up the help panel. You're now prepared to take on your next challenge. Exit to the main menu and either try your hand at a freeform game to build your ultimate zoo, or the new Marine Mania scenarios to challenge yourself. So we're finally done with the tutorials. Hooray! And we can finally go into a scenario game, which I believe a lot of these are ones I've still done. So these are all tutorials. And I have completed 2 of these before it crashed last time. But at least now I can get it back up pretty quick. And if I lose it, I lose it. This small zoo starts with 3 well-made exhibits and 3 animals ready for adoption. Match the correct animal with its preferred exhibit. Examine the names of the exhibits to give a clue as to which habitats will best suit the animals. So it starts out with various modes. So like there's beginner ones, and then eventually we'll start to unlock intermediate. I can do any of these at any time, but I will be redoing these 2 from my last attempted game. And then eventually we'll be able to come down in here and do advanced ones, and I'll see if I can actually complete these, and if all else fails, I don't know, we cheat, I guess. I don't know. Because there is a cheat in this game. If you hold down Shift and 4, I believe it was either Shift and 4 or Control and 4, you can give yourself infinite money, so So, months to complete, 6. Earn an exhibit suitability rating of at least 60 for 6 animals. And that's the thing with some of these scenario modes, is that you don't have to do it perfect, and you might not have the money to do it perfect. Only get it as high as you need to get it. Unless you have extra time, in which case, go nuts. Have an average animal happiness rating of 80. Let us go! So in here, one is already made. So Giraffe World. Gee, I wonder what goes in Giraffe World. Could it be a giraffe? Who'da thunk it? How about you? Camel Desert. Can't imagine what goes in here. Could it potentially be the camel? And Moose Land, also known as Home Sweet Home. Moose. Now that the giraffes, moose, and camels are all in their proper exhibits, you can purchase 6 more animals. Choose 3 of these and make suitable exhibits for them. And you only have so much money. So once that reaches 0, you're in big trouble. So what do we want? What is easy? A gazelle is super easy. Oh my gosh. Gazelles are so easy. What's a small exhibit? We also have different fencing options, which it didn't really discuss with us, but some of these are sturdier than others, like a chain link fence, weak strength. Animals cannot jump over it, but some may climb out of it. So something like a dinosaur will just smash right through this like it's tinfoil, but it will keep most things contained, but if it's like a chimpanzee, it's just gonna climb right out. It is the cheapest fence though. So like this is 90, this is 70. Some of these do look better though. So like a stick pole fence is weak, but it does allow for like a slightly higher guest approval. It just looks better, but we're not worrying about that right now. We're worrying about animal happiness, not guest happiness. Boop. I'm not going to worry about naming these unless it gets out of control. And you like multiples, shelter. Different shelters too are important. So like a giraffe needs a very specific giraffe shelter. Anything can pretty much have the concrete shelter unless it's too big, like a giraffe. But some animals do prefer various shelters. So like horse-like animals or camels prefer stables. Some prefer wood shelters, and some prefer lean-tos. You can use other options, but it's just not the wisest idea. So, water. You guys like water, but not that much water. What else do you want? Grass, savanna grass, same type. More foliage, more rocks. You guys like grass, if I remember correctly. How much savanna grass? Too much savanna grass. This is a weird shape. And now I can finally take a breath. God, that was a lot of tutorial. Could have blended that just a little better. I typically like to do rocks next. Where is just the regular tiny rock? Tiny rocks bring joy. We just do this. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's what I'm going to be doing every single time because, oh my gosh, it's just so much cheaper and easier to do this. It's dumb, but it works. And exhibit rating is 89. Nice. I don't want too many. Actually, I might just get rid of that and put a big one because they like to make mini gazelles. Lots and lots of mini gazelles. How about you? How you doing? Think different mate. Same type. More rocks if you got them. If you have time. Focus on the main objective first. What else do we got? We got lions and tigers and cheetahs and bears. Some of these are easier than others. Like, do not get a Yeti. Yetis are picky, and you don't want that. So, I got a medium. Lions are pretty easy. And Bengal tigers are surprisingly pretty easy. So, I'd recommend these two. I'll give lions the bigger exhibit just because they have a tendency to, fornicate. Start with one. I'll put in the big cat shelter just because same thing. Do I have a zookeeper? Guess I'll find out in a second. That's enough. Oh, I get to chill a little bit more now. Oh, these are supposed to be casual streams. Woo! I feel like I just gave a press conference. Oops. These tiles are a little bit hard to tell because the blending is slightly off in Windows 10. You can place terrain of any type outside the exhibit too. It doesn't have to stay in here. It has no bonus for doing that except aesthetics, but you can if you want to. I need to rotate this. I need to see what I'm doing. There. That should be good. Not talking to you, I'm talking to the lion. Animal same type, needs foliage, rocks, toy. Toy. Yeah, I only have like 49 left. I need money. Money. You're in the wrong tab, dummy. Toys are in here. Toy. I do have Zoo Tycoon 2 as well. So if I ever finish this, I always can pick up the next game if I want to. rocks can go in water. Keep that in mind too. It's actually a pretty good idea to put some of your rocks in the water because then it gives you more exhibit space, especially if you have something really, really demanding like a panda and you just need all the space you can get. Oh my gosh, how many rocks do you want? These are expensive. Are you not happy yet? Oh my gosh, you're so picky. There we go. Oh my good gracious. They like these. And be mindful of not putting trees too close to the fence like I'm doing, simply because if trees are constantly up by the fence like this, and you put them like along the entire perimeter, guests won't be able to see in the exhibit. Oh my god. Oh, I messed that up. I fucked up. Oh my god, woman! Doth this not be enough trees? Ah! Okay, finally, thank you. More animals of the same type. Sometimes you get bonuses for babies, so... Ta-da! Are you kidding me? And I also gotta connect the path. Because otherwise I'll have all these animals here and nobody to look at them. I probably don't want to put that there actually, so I'll undo that. How do I want to make this pretty? It's not pretty, but I don't care. It works. Because all this comes afterwards. I also need to connect this, that's right. Guests can't admire you if they're too stupid to come see you. And I've got 40,000 left, so let's make a tiger exhibit. Tigers typically don't climb out. It's kind of finicky about what animals do what. And only build these tiny fences. These down here, these are half the size. Only ever use them for animals who drag their bellies across the floor, like crocodiles. Everything else can get out. Everything. Tiger. I have, like, food and other shelters, so I would kind of assume... Yeah, Windows 10 just breaks a lot of stuff, though. Oh, it sure do. Like I said, I really wish they would just, patch this game and release it on Steam. They did that for, Roller Coaster Tycoon. You can buy a classic version on Steam. I really wish they would do it with this game, but right now it sits as abandonware. I also wish there was a way to speed up time, because oftentimes I get these done, and then I just have to sit here with my thumb up my butt, because I finish early, and so it kind of feels like that kid who finishes all their school assignments and has to wait for everybody else to finish. It's like, no, you can't roam the halls. You can't go get a sandwich. Oh, they were so much more lenient with that in college. Rainforest, grass. It needs some grass. Some professors were cool about it. They were like, oh, you're done? You can just go. Because you're allowed to roam the halls. In college. Whereas in high school, the main reason they don't do it is that they don't have any facilities for off-campus time. Whereas college, it does. If you're done, you can go anywhere you hecking want. If you want to go to the cafeteria and buy food when you're hungry, you can go to the cafeteria and buy food when you're hungry. You need to use the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Oops, doggone it. That's not connected. I I kind of have the screen tiny. I can't full screen it because otherwise it messes up. Are you not satisfied? It's probably because this exhibit is so tiny too. Doesn't help. Really? You have enough trees, madam. I guess here. And just like that, we're done. I really wish once you met these requirements, it would stay, but alas, no. Okay, I have a zookeeper in here somewhere then. I guess I get to play around with it until I finish. Unless there's a fast forward option. There really needs to be a fast forward option. If they put this on Steam, I want it to come with a fast forward option. That's my bill I just paid. Okay. Fast forward. Just checking to make sure there isn't. Is there a way to speed up Zoo Tycoon 1 like they do with The Sims? Is there an INI file you can tinker with to bump up the run speed? Nah. Usually listen to podcasts while doing long form games like this. Yeah, no, unfortunately you can put the game in windowed mode and do something else. Yeah. You can download a cheat engine. So no, there's no fast forward mode. I don't want to download anything shady. If I mess with the INI file, that'll make the whole thing run at Mach 10, so at all times, I don't really want to do that either. So how you guys been doing? So I guess now it's freeform game, do what we want. I could probably improve some of these other exhibits. What are you? You are male. Let's get some of you some later friends, because then we can get more animals. How about you? You are male. A lot of times these animals want a mate, and then they will, and then you get babies. Some of these you want them to, like penguins, you want penguin babies, because penguins have short lifespans in this game. They live like a year and a half. And they reproduce like crazy, so the only way you can maintain penguins is if you breed penguins. Male. Female, you're good. Moosh, that's a boy. Can tell by looking at you. Huzzah! Everyone gets a date. You. They don't seem thrilled, but at the same time they still are a high reproductive animal, which is funny. So let's see, we've got burger, drinks, bathroom. I don't have very many guests, do I? It's not quite pretty in here. Got a fountain to keep people happy. Got an embarrassing number of trash cans. How many? Do I have a maintenance worker? Yeah. Monitoring zoo. Take the trash out, you lazy bum. There you go. Clean your room. Clean your room. What is this nonsense? For which I am seeing. How much time do I got? We had like 6 months. Moose has given birth. We've got baby. Where's the baby? There's the baby. Hello, baby. But yeah, even getting this game to run in full screen is nuts. Like if I go into the menu for settings, I can't even put it in 10. Well, it's not quite 1080p. Close enough. But I have to keep it in 720 because Otherwise, it messes up the resolution. And it's too big for my computer monitor. Even if I hide the taskbar, it's like, I can't reach these buttons. So yeah, it's interesting. Windows 10 just does not like old games. So what else can we do around here? Spruce it up a little. Such a tiny guest area. Do I have anything else that I can like focus on? How's my finances doing? 6.7, 6.5, 6.8. They're going up ever so slightly, so I'm gaining a profit, I would assume. You can always click this too. The actual zoo entrance and see what your earnings are. 127 guests, 15 animals. How's the zoo rating? Donations, profits. Yeah, that big thunk is my building. It's going up. That's good. If it was flatlining or going down, I'd be in trouble. Three months left to complete the scenario. Chop chop, finish the project. But I'm already done, sir. It makes you wait the 3 months too, simply because making sure you don't go to hell in a handbasket with profits. Animal happiness 98, guest happiness 88. What was our objectives again? Scenario information. Average animal happiness, exhibit suitability rating, at least 60. We are more than good enough. Oops. In the gate, please. Near 84. I wonder what would make it better then. Oh, we have a baby lion or something. Oh, tiger, baby tiger. I didn't even see that notification come up, but we've got a baby tigeroo down in there. When did this game originally come out? Let's take a gander since we've got not much better to do. It came out on... Was it 2001, really? It doesn't feel like it. Business simulation games released October 17, 2001. It doesn't feel like this game came out in 2001. Because I used to play this on a Windows 98 PC. So to me, it feels older. It's probably just because our PC was older. Goes to show you I was running on Windows 98 in 2001. The good old, oh, what were they? The Gateway PCs that had like the cow patterns on them. Oh my gosh, those were wild. I'm trying to think about it. Like, I remember it used to say on them, like, this PC will never be obsolete. And it had, like, oh god, what were the specs on that sucker? EPCs were another name that they called them. E-Machine? Was it E-Machine or EPC? E-Machine. It was an E-Machine. Oh gosh. E-Machines Classic. I'm like finding Walmart listings, so they might still make them. Never obsolete. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh god, there it is. Let me see if I can zoom it up to see the specs on this thing. Because this is wild. This is my old PC growing up that we had in the house. No, I don't want Reddit. I don't want to actually get Reddit. I just want to view this image. No Reddit, F off. God, it's too small to see it. I just want to open the image. Open a new tab. Oh my god, Reddit. I just want to look at a picture. Maybe if I turn it sideways, I can zoom it up a little bit more. I hate that. I hate it when an app is like, oh, you can't look at this image until you download our thing. I mean, I guess it'll run in the background. It just won't make any noise. If I move over here. Reddit. Load. There we go. Now I can blow it up a little bit better. There we go. It's hard to tell still. $15GB hard drive. That was considered big back then. Has a 15GB hard drive. CDRW, so we could rewrite the discs. 3D AGP graphics. $566 megahertz processor. AOL is compatible with AOL. I feel like there's a better image on this. $128 of cache. What is this? What is this? 64 megabytes? 4. It's so blurry, I can't tell. Maybe there's a better picture. Because I've sworn there's a better one. But yeah, it's this really fugly looking thing. Oh, E-Tower 566. Has a floppy disk drive on it. I love how it says never obsolete on the front. Oh, it's 64 megabytes of RAM. That's what it says. 64 megabytes. 64 megabytes of RAM. Oh yeah, that'll never be obsolete. It's not like I'm running 16 gigabytes. Not megabytes. Gigabytes. This is 64 megabytes. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, we got a baby camel. I got a baby camel. Babu. We got a baby babu. And 15 whole gigabytes of storage. So let's see, what is that in comparison? i7 77. Cache memory. Okay, so this thing has 128 kilobytes of cache memory. To put that into perspective, this current PC that I'm running has 8 megabytes of cache memory. So 128 kilobytes to 8 megabytes. Does it say how many gigahertz it runs at? Oh yeah, clock speed. So 566 megahertz. Megahertz versus 4.2 question mark? 4.2 gigahertz, I think, is what I'm running. I can look at my Twitch. I have my specs down here somewhere. Channel. Schedule about. Yeah, I have 4.2 gigahertz. On top of having, you know, a graphics card, which this does not have. And a 56K internet modem hookup. Dial up with a phone line. Oh, lovely. Dial up with a phone line. Let's put some things in here. Maybe not there, maybe closer to... Would you not stand in front of my sign? Thank you. Should I put this somewhere? Because you can't have awnings and a sign, so... Only so many things in one spot at a time. So here, I guess, must there always be someone standing where I wish to place things? The answer to this question is yes. Water well, I thought that was the snake pit. Just put in a snake pit. Everything will be fine. Don't worry about it. Buying time? What is buying time? Oh, I knew I was gonna be able to relax during this game. I just didn't think how much. Bengal tiger. So guests don't get the overheated. Yeah, see, I can't put it here because of the sign. But I can put it all around. Why is there so much poop? Hire another person. Get rid of all this poop. Henceforth, you shall be assigned to here, here, and here. And you shall be assigned to here, here, and here. Oh yeah, you can do that. You can tell them which ones you want to go to, so they aren't constantly tripping over each other and we don't got like 5 of them cleaning up poop in the penguin exhibit. Meanwhile, the moose is starving. Everybody get your burger. Why are the trash cans full? Where's my maintenance man? There he is. Sometimes like everything will get full and for whatever reason there's like this weird, I don't know if it's a glitch or just funky programming. 1 month left. Yes, I know. Goodbye. But sometimes there will just be like 10,000 tasks to do and you'll just find like the maintenance worker like wandering way out here doing nothing, having an existential crisis, avoiding his job. It's like, get your butt back to work. So you have to go get him. Snake pit. Who wants a snake pit? Just a friendly snake pit. Anybody want a friendly snake pit? I don't know. I'm just buying time right now. Who wants to look at the cobras? What are you talking about? My zoo's lovely. You don't like loose snakes? You're lost then. I don't see why you wouldn't like loose snakes. They're just so adorable. And bitey and stingy and venomous and death and... Thompson Gazelle is ill? My child, why are you ill? Because it happens. And sometimes you just need to heal your animals. So pretty much everything has a baby, surprisingly, except these, which I would think would have like 2 or 3 by now, and yet they don't. Go figure. Stick pole. Is this it? Yeah. That works. That works. You normally want places for them to sit down and stuff too. So they can observe the animals from there or walk or do stuff. And oh my gosh, time go faster. It'd be nice if I could change the key commands around too. It's weird having my shoulders positioned so I can move the arrow keys with my left hand. Like, I want to be able to move it over to WASD where it's natural. But no, it's over here on the key, and the arrow keys. Which just feels funky. Why did I pick you up? I want the maintenance man. Where's maintenance man? Why are you not cleaning the garbage? Go clean the garbage. I think we can only get like so many things. But the guests seem to be very happy with your zoo. Good. Good. You better be. Japanese lantern? What in heaven's sake is a Japanese lantern? I don't think it matters where you stick things necessarily. Bighorns, sphinx, elephants, lions. I can put... I keep rotating the wrong dang thing. Lion statue next to the lions, I guess. I don't know. Noisy car going by. Do you have anything else? I could have sworn there was like a moose. You mean moose. What do you want from me? I don't know, random campfires everywhere? Make it look like a ritual in here? Just campfires lining all the way up. I have the money. Just, I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Go faster! There, now it sounds like everything's burning on the way in. I don't know. I'm having a crisis here. Please, go faster. Welcome to hell. I don't know either. There's your baby, there's your baby. I didn't see the baby. June, come on! June 25th, we're almost there. 5 more days. 5 more days. I guess that there needs to be a fast forward button. It's so bad. Going forward, I might edit some of these. Southeast Asian overlook that actually would fit better, but oops. Didn't know it existed until 5 seconds ago. So we get what we get. I don't know, should I just put golden elephant statues everywhere? God is absent for a week and he comes back to gold statues everywhere? Is that what we do? Get obelisks and gold statues. Yay! We did it! We did it! Because it was so difficult. Great job! Thumbs up. Next, finally, Seasideville Zoo. The planning board of Seasideville is a small community in Florida. Oh dear. Has recently approved the construction of a zoo to increase tourism. They've hired you to observe the construction and management of this project. Because of a tight budget, your choice for animals are limited. The goals for this zoo are modest. With the resources you have, build a small zoo where the guests can enjoy viewing animals housed in exhibits that reflect their natural habitats. So, months to complete. 6. Earn an exhibit suitability rating of at least 60 for 5 exhibits. Achieve an average animal happiness rating of 80. Achieve an average guest happiness rating of 80. Okay. So this will be a little bit more challenging, but not much. I recently read something that was like Florida, the way America views Florida is the way the rest of the world views America. And I just had to crack up because it's so true. Ta-da! Zoo. Fence, 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 fence. Fence. Lean to. Not enough savanna grass. More foliage. Rocks. Sand. Water. Too much sand, actually. Oops. Yep, that's enough water. Too much sand. More foliage. More rocks. Sometimes it glitches too and it forgets to tell you like exactly what you need more of, so kind of have to do a little bit of guesswork. Do you not like any sand whatsoever? Okay, doesn't like any sand. It is done. Rocks, and you like grass. Likes grass, likes rocks. Get rocks. Get that girl stick. Girls love sticks. Move! Okay, done. Done and done. Foliage. By the waterhole. Ta-da! More animals of the same type. Well, you'll work on that for me, won't you? So, get a sign. This contains zebras. It kind of makes me wonder about signs. Like certain ones, when something is really, really obvious. So, like, little kids, you kind of assume it'd be for them, but at the same time, a lot of them are too young to really read the sign, so it makes you wonder if it's really more for the adults, in which case... Oh, humans are funny. One done. Average suitability of 86. Booyah. Got these. That's fine. Not great, but fine. Maybe missing a bench. Oh, because they're tiered. These is not. This is an insulting number of trash cans. That is disgusting. You should be ashamed. So there's that. Oh my god, I scared myself. I'm like, what is there? What is fuzzy under my desk? I forgot I had to dig out my slippers. Oh, I just put my foot down and scared the crap out of myself because I forgot that I had to dig out slippers. Because it's like 55 degrees right now. Oops. Warthogs and eaters. I'll probably actually do an anteater. You know what? This fence is ugly. I know I just built this, but I already hate looking at it, so... There we go. If it's orange, you're overwriting it. If it's... This isn't even. Guess can't see through the side of the fence anyway, so... Yeah, this is not even. What the heck? So, like, they can't see through this type, but this type is windowed. So they can see through this. Like that. There. Isn't it so much prettier? Sometimes it helps with zoo ratings to have, like, pretty fences. So... Rainforest, eh? We go out... I could go all the way up. Give it an extra tile, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Would that be too close? Would I have just a bunch of dead space? I don't know. It's hard to get these accurately lined up at times. So then like that, yeah, we don't want to go that far. Because I don't want it to be too small an exhibit either. Because as is, we have to have another tiny exhibit over here. Potentially. Or I could say that's dumb and move it over here. So 2. Hello, Sniffly Whiffler. Dirt. Too much sand, not enough dirt. And these little guys like to go underground if possible, so get them a burrow. It's usually good too to get like a slightly larger burrow if you plan to have these animals breed. Rainforest. Not enough rainforest. Not enough grass. Let's work on grass. You're good? Okay. And then we can go nuts. And that should be it for that. Foliage. Makes the Ulmo tree. Ulmo tree it is. As soon as I finish putting... Nope, you don't like rocks? Oh my gosh, there's an animal that does not like rocks. That's weird. Alright, Ulmo trees. Congratulations, you've been given a Silver Plaque Award. Excellence in exhibit design for displaying at least one animal in a highly suitable exhibit. Yay, did the zebras not count? Boringly average zebra exhibit. Congratulations, you've been given the Golden Plaque Award for excellence in exhibit design for displaying at least one animal in a highly suitable exhibit. This reward comes with a small cash bonus of $15,000. Yay! Sometimes you get money for doing well. So yeah, exhibit suitability 99. From South America, and they like... Let's give you a girlfriend. So how are the guests doing? Guests are happiness 77. So guests are not super thrilled yet. To be fair, I've got a lot of work to do. Oh, what about over here? There's not a lot of space. That's gonna be a really long-wise exhibit, isn't it? Or I can just take matters into my own hands and screw your rules. Do that. What do I want next? There's gems box, camels. I'll probably do a camel. Because I can do this. They can connect, and it doesn't matter. So, ha. Ha ha ha. And let's rotate this again. See what I'm doing back here. Okay, that's the front. I could, if I really wanted to, do this. It looks funny, but it works. Then I wind up with more tile space. So, what do you think about that? What do you think about that game? Huh? And put the entrance over here. Ta-da! Oh my god, I keep zooming in on the anteater. As long as you're like holding on to an animal, it'll try and do that. So let's get stuff going. Camels. Camels. And they like a stable. So a stable they shall get. What else? Not enough dirt. Needs more dirt. You know, this place needs more dirt. Oops. So going forward, just like I said, I'll probably be doing Stardew Valley on Monday and then Zoo Tycoon scenario mode on Wednesday. Just so I can spruce it up for the subs. Dumbarton Camel needs more foliage and rocks. They like quiver trees. Rock time! And that's enough rock time and quiver trees. Quivers. And not too many because they are a desert animal, so it's well suited for a camel. 85. Average animal suitability is going strong. I think guess happiness is 82. Animal happiness is 99. What are my goals again? Let's see. An exhibit suitability rating of at least 60 for 5. Okay. Animal happiness rating of 80. Average animal happiness, it's at 98. Average guess happiness of 80. So that is going to be the hard part, is keeping the peoples happy. Keep the peeps happy. Let's see, let's get a sign. I forgot to put signs. You fool. I can't believe you forgot to place the heckin' signs. Sign, 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 sign. Let's see. Were you from South America? I guess I'll get a stick one then. Stick pole. Should I get some flowers? Let's get some flowers. Bear. Elephant, giraffe, rhinoceros. No, I'll just spruce it up as much as I can because it helps, question mark. I don't know, it's kind of a blind leading the blind scenario, but what can you do? Let's do what they did before, get some benches. Some benches like this, and then we get topiary, like, I don't know that. Can I put this back here? No, I can't. I'll have to get a tiny one. Tiny one like that. Just flowers everywhere. Aggravate all the allergies. Get more trash cans because, good God, humanity. You filthy humanity. Oh, and if you delete a trash can while it has trash in it, it's gonna spill its contents just all over the place, so be mindful of that. Gonna delete these 2 sections of fence so that I may... Where is it? Put some of these for when they come in. Duck pond. Oops, not that. Rotate. So we've got 3 animals at decent happiness. We've got average guest happiness of 85, slightly higher. Slightly. More topiary. More. It needs more. Why are you standing where I need to place that? You're not even on the concrete. Move your ass. Freaking jaywalker. Too bad I can't get crocodiles. And someone is mowing their lawn. Right on cue. Jaguars. Jaguars can be tough. Oh, they give good ratings, but they are tough. Bison. Need big exhibit. Wait, shoot. Are we running out of time? We might be running out of time. I'm an idiot. I need to, like, move my butt. You too. Water, 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 water. Someone is mowing their lawn. Grass, deciduous, coniferous, rocks. You're a deciduous animal, aren't you? So I should probably actually start with coniferous. Oh, I'm like, where did that come from? I didn't see the dude. Oh, nope, too much, too much. More foliage, more rocks, too much coniferous floor. See, I don't really understand the difference between the two because I live in a dual biome. There are 3 months left. Hurry your butt. Okay, I have more time than I thought I did. I'm like freaking out thinking I only have 1 month. Because I'm an idiot. Oh my god. When there's a teeny tiny amount of lag, and whenever that happens, I sometimes place things beyond the boundaries. Can you come out so I can see what you want? More foliage. What do you want? You like weeping willows. If it's inside an exhibit, I can't get it to come back out. Which are... Yeah, you're deciduous. So it'll be in the deciduous section. Weeping. There it is. I love these things so much. I love these trees. There's something just magical about them. Go where I can see you. I feel like it's a little kid. You need to stay where I can see you, but I want to explore. There we go. Done. 99. 99. Kiddos. Let's get some awnings for the people. You gotta make it pretty because they're so finicky. Get some trash cans because they're so dirty. Dirty, dirty people. You're dirty people. Could have sworn there was a moose statue in here. Guess not. You want some ducks? Can't put it there. There's a trash can in the way. Put it here? No. I could put it here because screw it. Look at the happy ducks. Just give them something to stare at because they love to stare at things and it makes them happy. Stare at the ducks. Everything's gonna be okay. So you gotta worry about guest happiness. So you gotta give the guests just as much things to do as the animals. We have all this space over here. Like, what is up with this? This is dumb. This needs to go, like, all the way away. And we're gonna build out this way. Can I put money into research and like conservation, so like animal shelters, animal care, animal enrichment, endangered animals, animal houses? Let's go ham on this. And get some money to put towards like an animal house. Okay, what else? Hippos? No. Gims bulk. Do we have a leopard? Let's get like a big cat. Because predatory animals seem to like be a lot of people's favorites. So if an animal is a guest's like favorite kind of animal, they're a lot more likely to get happier faster. Where's the stick? I'll do this. It just looks safer. Looks better in my head. No, not there. That's clearly out of alignment. Leopard. Get a leopard. Do you need toy? More foliage, more savanna grass, more rainforest, more rocks, more freshwater shelters. Toy. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, we'll work on it. Animals. Shelter. Did you want any fresh water? Oh, that's elevated. That needs to go down. That needs to go down. So down here, construction. Really? It made you sad? How did that make you sad? Maybe because it's like a bigger peak in his head. So like, there we go. It looks dumb, but it works. There we go. For my OCD. Which ironically has nothing to do with my actual OCD. Okay. Water. Dirt. Happy. Too much sand. Too much dirt. Just go nuts with the rainforest, I guess. Not enough rainforest floor, that's what. You're kind of both, aren't you? Too much dirt still. Do you need any dirt, like, at all? Yeah, you do. Yeah, we're past the tutorials. You said you wanted more. Too much dirt. You said you wanted. Oh, I just want some fun. Too much rainforest. Oh my god, pecky, 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 pecky. Pecky, pecky, pecky. Fun and would like a toy. Rocks. Oh, you really like rocks. You really like rocks. Yeah, it's an animal with a high standard, but it also gets my guest rating up higher. Swinging log toy now available. Nope, we're done. We're done with that. Fun and would like a toy. What do you... Baobab trees. These are big trees. So, okay, if you insist. These are chonkin' huge. Going by what I hear, because I can't see them. There we go. Got enough heckin' trees. Oh my god. What am I working on? Currently large climbing rock. And that's good for now. I only needed the one. So, because I'm getting a little low on funds. I'm running out of money. I need money. Because happiness is like directly at 80 and it's giving me anxiety. They look like swamp trees. They're actually African trees. They are these just really big fat trees that they have in Africa. So we need one more animal. Oh boy, we need at least one more animal. And I only have $20,000. Bison is expensive. Why don't we do some warthogs? Let's get some pigs. Redier's not even here, and I heard him squeal. Warthog. Oh no! I said, oh no. I can't spell. Let's try that again. Can I rename that? Hogs! Hogs! Warthogs! Warthogs. Oops. Almost tempted to clip that. You can if you want to. Foliage, fresh water. I mean, it was an accident, so it's not like I did anything bad. Dyslexia happens. Oh, I'm glad I even caught that. Okay, sand. It's too much sand terrain. Probably wants savanna grass. There we go. Rocks. Oh, hurry up. We're on a time limit. I should actually be putting these in the water because these things breed like crazy. Oh, it went on the other side. The screen's kind of small too because I can't full screen it. 1 month left, hurry up. Done. More foliage. Needs thorn bushes. Quality animal care. $5,000. Woo! Perfect. Now we need to work on the guests. Average guest happiness of 80, but if it drops by even 1 point, I'm screwed. So, that being the case, let's put these here. Get this going on. Oh, we also have to worry about money. We're getting more people. Let's put in what makes people happy. Does ice cream make people happy? How about we get an ice cream stand? Ice cream. Got burgers. Actually, let's undo that and let's get a fancy. Let's get a fancy. Actually, I don't think there's fancy ice cream yet. I don't see fancy ice cream, do I? Drink, burger, hot dog. Nuts. Let's get ice cream. Let's just get regular old ice cream then. Ice cream always makes people happy. Yeah, pretty much. That's the idea. Oh, what would work? What would work? What's my guess happiness at? 85! Thank God. It's the ice cream and the ducks. You gotta admit it. It's the ice cream and the ducks. Because who don't love ice cream and ducks? Let's get some more things here. For that, do I have a stand in here? I don't think I do. I don't. Relax to ducks with some chill ice cream. Throw some cone bits at the water duckies. Gorilla climbing bars. Oh, I can turn that off. I can turn that. What did I just place? I sound like I placed something. Do I have the cat bar yet? No. Heck. I'm draining all my money and I don't have the thing I want. I don't have my cat tree. How about this? That's good, that's good. Oh no, just flowers. Just all the freaking flowers. All the flowers! I don't think, other ones count. It's uneven, but whatever. I don't think, like, these types of plants count. They look really cool when you're actually about walking around, but they don't actually influence, guest happiness, I don't think. Which kind of sucks, but hey. What can you do? So I've got to make it pretty. So that's good, that's good. Eh. Be amazed at my gardens that didn't go in the right spot. Yes, it did. Look upon my flowers, gaze and be happy. I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's already more zebra and it's already fully grown? What? Oh no. Average guest happiness, 85. I think we're gonna make it. I don't know, tour guide? Hello, people. This is a zebra. Burgers. $86. Average guest happiness of 86. So it's technically going up. That's good. Gaze upon my flower gardens. Gaze upon them. Feel your stress disappear. Do anything fun? Like a rainforest arch, or that one's made out of thatched grass. So I suppose it could go something like right here. Like, you are now entering the whatever zone. Southeast Asia, rainforest. Guess we'll feel good patching under the rainforest. I could have sworn there was one that was a moose. We're done! Ow! I just hit the speaker. Congratulations, you won! Yay! Yay. Tutorial complete. We could probably do one more, but I'm gonna take a really quick break. And oh dear. Oh dear. I never added the thing, did I? There. Done. Professional! Indeed. So, I'm gonna be right back. Hey, I'm back. Oh, Radir's here. Holy crap, you're up early. What the heck? Why are you up so early? You're half asleep. Well, that explains it. Well, don't feel obligated to stay if you're tired. I just came back from getting some water. How are you? How's the babies? Let's see. Let's get back into it. It always, going in and out, but you miss being here. Well, try and get some sleep, though, okay? Okay, so we are back. Let's go back into the scenario game. Oh, we did do Seaside Zoo? Damn. Which one was this? Oh, wait, we just did this one. Okay. I think. Yes. Which means we are officially as far as we made it last time. Woo! Yay! Hopefully it doesn't crash in here. Yeah, he doesn't typically wake up until like 3 o'clock, so. A conservation group has purchased a small plot of land in a wooded area outside the city of Munich, Germany. Their goal is to create a small zoo that can be used as a haven for animals from zoos around the world when they are no longer wanted. You will not be able to adopt any animals in this scenario. They will be donated to you from other zoos. The first shipment of animals has arrived and can be found in their shipping crates near the front gate. The animals won't leave these crates until they are placed in valid exhibits. When this first batch of animals are in suitable exhibits, another shipment will arrive. In the meantime, attract guests by purchasing buildings where guests can fulfill their needs and where they can have fun. Remember, if you need extra cash, you can always sell the trees inside the zoo by clicking the Clear Objects tab, moving the bulldozer-shaped cursor to a tree, and then clicking it. To sell multiple items, draw a box with the bulldozer-shaped cursor. All the zoo objects inside the box will be deleted when you release the mouse button. So we have 12 months to complete this one. So we have longer. So this will probably be the last challenge for today. I think this is where I crashed last time too, so yay. Earn an exhibit suitability rating of at least 70 for 6 exhibits. Achieve an average animal happiness of 85. Achieve a zoo rating of 60. So that's lower at least. Begin. I crashed. Oh, there it goes. It responded. It responded. Hang on, I need to... Oh my god, Microsoft. Microsoft Office keeps trying to run and I don't even have Microsoft Office. Wait, no, not that. These. Just get rid of these. These are free money. Ironically, bulldozing them gives you money. I don't know, I guess we sell them, but let's just decimate nature here to start. This is not doing us any good, and this game is about profit, so it's gotta go. Bye-bye. I hear a grizzly bear. Bye-bye. If you're hurting for cash, just do that, and I am. So let's see. Lions and tigers and bears. We got a Bengal tiger, a grizzly bear, and a rhinoceros. Okay, and we've got 61K. Grizzly bears, huh? Need something strong. Strong fence. I feel like this needs to be bigger. You can't adopt animals, dum-dum. Exhibit suitability. Bar. Got a bear. More foliage. More water. Need water. Okay. Shelters, rocks, coniferous, deciduous. What are you? You are a coniferous animal. So I'll start with deciduous. Okay, that's enough. The guests begin. They zombie their way into the zoo. Really? You don't want any grass? Okay. Wish I knew that to begin with. I would have just... whatever. More rocks. Not enough shelters. More cliffs and hills. I forgot about that. I'm gonna want to place my stuff first. And then I will... You always want to do landscaping last. You only have the one, so... More cliffs and hills. Always do your landscaping last. And if I knew that, I could have just kept it the way it was. Instead, you need rocks, and apparently a lot of them. And you like yellow cedars. Do I have yellow cedars? Yes, I do. And apparently there's only going to be one of you, so I can do small shelters and stuff. Yeah, that's something too. Skype always constantly tries to open up my PC now. It's like, I don't even use Skype. Discord is the superior program. But Windows 10 is like partnered with Skype now. Cliffs and Hills. And Mark. Get set. Oh shoot. Nope, okay. Is that good? You good? And then that only lowers the outside. It's hungry. It hungers. I need a zookeeper. Feed. Feed the beast. You've never had problems with Skype after turning it off from startup? Yeah, I just always have to turn it off, and it never used to be that I ever had to mess with it before. It's just now I do. It's like I don't even want it to begin with, and yet you're constantly trying to install it and launch it. Like, I don't want it. Get away from me. You want it. Okay, let's get some guest stuff going. Because I need, oh yeah, vending machines. Vending machines, oh my god, that has gotta go. This has gotta go. This is not, no. No, that won't do. Oh, that won't do at all. The people, they need real food. Good gracious. Where's the drinks? That ain't gonna fly. The people need sustenance, and without it, they become ravenous and awful. So there's a bear. He's got Bengal tiger, black rhinoceros. So as it sounds, I'm actually gonna move you over here and start on Tiger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of my big problems is that I constantly make the exhibits like way bigger than they need to be. Tiger. People require vending snacks. Soon they require a meal. Vending snacks. All it gives is like sugar candy. And I guess cannot live on sugar candy enough. Alone. God. Our vending machine at college used to get Pop-Tarts and it was like, this is not enough sustenance. I would eat like Pop-Tarts and just, I would still be so hungry. Enough dirt. Need dirt. Because your body needs more than sugar, especially like me. I need a lot of protein in my diet. I finally got those eggs. I need protein and I need iodine. So I have no choice but to eat like a lot of eggs and a lot of fish. Otherwise my iodine goes wonky. Nope, that is good. And I know you like mangrove trees. I'm gonna swap this around. many mangrove trees do you need? How many trees do you need? I'm running out of space. Not sure if it'll let you type it. Oh, my typo. I was going to type warthogs, and I accidentally typed wart thoughts. Because my dyslexia is amazing. Okay, that should be suitable enough. You don't need any more trees. I'm running out of space. You don't get any more trees. They're expensive and I have other things to do today. I'm sorry, Mr. Tiger. Where are you from? Mexican. Southeast Asian. Does this count as Southeast? Politically incorrect question, but okay, yes. The tiger loves, yeah, mangrove trees. Next is a rhino. I'll probably extend this. Oh, rhino. I need 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Rhino. No, not like that. I need it to go this way. Yes, come this way. Doot. Rhino. We have 12 months to do this, so like chill. Chill. What do you need? Fresh water. I also want this down here. Sometimes they'll like poop somewhere you need to place stuff and then you can't put stuff there, which can be frustrating. Do you need a shelter? Yes. I wonder what type they like best. Would assume a lean-to. Nope. This kind. Savannah grass. Dart. Savannah grass and dirt. Too much dirt. You can hear it clicking, but it wasn't expanding. Animals are adapting well to their new environments. Additional animals have just arrived and can be found at the zoo's front gate. I guess. Oh, never mind that. Never mind the animals you see at the front gate. Rocks, foliage, umbrella thorn. Oops. Doggone it. You know, in hindsight, I should just be connecting these. Maybe not, because then, I don't know, maintenance path, I guess. Because otherwise you can't get it in the water. Otherwise maintenance dude can't reach it. And then the guests complain that my zoo is in pitiful shape. No, it kind of feels like wasted space. Okay. Good exhibit. A+. Where are the benches? Benches. Haha. Make it pretty, make it pretty, make it pretty. Must have high rating. Must make zoo beautiful. Cloth observation area. Wood observation area. Do I have a stone? Yes, I do. Huzzah. Something smells chemicals. Something smells very chemically, and I don't appreciate it. What else we got? A clouded leopard. A zebra. Oh, 2 zebras. A saltwater crocodile. We've got 2 zebras and a saltwater crocodile. And what do I have for staff? I need to hire a maintenance dude right about now. Just in case things start getting a little furry. Getting a little hairy. I need this to say, hey, here's where you need to go, and this is where you can buy things. Buy my useless crap. It's hungry, but it has food. It just needs to get smart enough to get over there to the food. Which, I love you, Mr. Rhino, but that's not my responsibility. Well, this is the fun one. The crocodile. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably actually could have done those in stick, but whatever. Whoop. You guys get to learn how bad I cannot spell. Okay, it's just the one boop. And I'm gonna want the entrance over here. This one's a little funky, so I'm gonna put some salt water in to start. Save often. I feel like if I save, these are gonna get wonky though, so saving is usually where it messes up, ironically. So if I fail these, I'll just, like, if I finish it and it crashes on the save screen again, I'll just go back and do this in my own time, and I'll use like a cheat code to give myself infinite money. So don't worry about it. You cannot adopt the crocodile, you gotta go get it. Perfect. It's perfect. I know you quite well. You need dirt. And we've maxed out dirt, so saltwater it is. Pretty much done. Rocks. Oh, I love that you can have a low wall for your saltwater crocodile. Because that means guests can just like poke their heads over. Have that authentic Jurassic Park experience. In the new movie, don't they have this like hamster ball that they ride around in? I've yet to see the newest movie. When the trailers, they were like riding around in this hamster ball thing, like in the middle of the dinosaur exhibits. You know, heaven forbid you piss one off on accident and it charges you, but... Where are you from? Oh, Southeast Asia again. Ta-da! Crocodile! They were just like loose kids. In a freaking hamster ball. In a dinosaur exhibit. Like, I don't know. That seems like 1,001 ways for that to go wrong. Okay, this one might actually need a bigger shelter just because there's 2, and if there's... Oh, really? You like that? Okay, I'll get the bigger lean-to then. And if you're in the dinosaur exhibit, that's like this ultra smart new dinosaur. It's like, oh yeah, it's like the velociraptors from the last movie, except, you know, 10 times the size. I don't know if it's a good idea to be zooming around in there. Just saying. Which I guess is the point of the movie. Also, the guy who trains the velociraptors, like dogs, they're closer related to chickens, so it'd be more like a chicken pecking order. So you wouldn't be training them via, you know, integrating with the pack. You'd be training them by, like, pulling a feather out. More animals of the same type. Yoish, got a friend for you at the entrance. Then I gotta work on that zoo rating. Yoink. More animals of the same type. Well, I'm not in control of that. If you want more zebra, you make more zebra. Where is the arch? Arch, arch, arch. Do I not have a stick one? There it is. I'm just dumb. But we all knew that. Okay, let's see here. I don't know, get some fun topiary to go along with this disaster. Average guess happiness, 80. Average zoo rating, 77. Yay, I think we're technically done. As long as things don't go to crap. Uh oh. Oh no. Why? Okay, there it goes. Woo! Woo! This looks weird. This is bugging me. There we go. I feel like something needs to go there now. What do we got? Japanese urn. Rainforest vase. Mexican. We don't have anything from Mexico. Tribal mask. Oh no, just get greeted by this in the food court area. We can put lamps. Come on in, we've got lamps. Lamps for days, get your lamps. Something else could go there. Ice cream, maybe? Guess love ice cream. Something that doesn't fill them up very much, but it do make them happy. And happy is what we want, so happy is what we get. Could put more picnic tables, because they're swiftly running out of places to sit. So, come, sit, enjoy, feast. I guess I won't put anything there except more garbage cans. A human must have been in the way. Stop walking on the grass. I did put up like a small fence for my own neighbors too, so hopefully that helps. Oh, there is one, never mind. Helps deter bad behavior. Or, you know, if they plow it over, I can actually have an excuse now to say, hey, they ran the fence over. You know, that doesn't look as good. That does not look as good as what I had before. And they still use it, so. Boink. Trash beans. Ta-da. Do you have any actual buildings? A restaurant? A Japanese garden? You can actually have like a full-fledged Japanese garden, which does not fit with any of our decor. If you're running out of money, you can always put a compost building, but it's going to make guests very unhappy because it's stinky. Elephant ride. Carousel. A petting zoo. You can put a petting zoo. It's like a zoo within a zoo. Zooception. Okay. Because you gotta have enough facilities to make people happy. Make your zoo rating go up. Because I wanted to look at this. Suitability of at least 70 for 6 exhibits. Is it not yet? Earn at least 70 for 6 exhibits. Is my... You can have a petting zoo in the petting zoo. You have like one of those little tiny exhibits. So put like a hamster section or a guinea pig section. So it's like a rodent section. Pet to Pigu. Earn an exhibit suitability rating of at least 70 for 6 exhibits. How many animals do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Am I missing an animal? I'm missing an animal! Fuddruckers! Oh no! I'm like, why haven't I met the thing? One, 2, 3, 4. Like, I don't understand. Why have I not met the goal? And it's like, you're missing an animal. You're missing a whole ass animal. Which reminds me, I finished watching B&A a couple days ago. Trigger's new anime. I have mixed feelings about it. Well, that's off kilter, but whatever. I don't care. Oh no, Kitty's not gonna have a toy. Animal houses, animal enrichment. Shit. I'll start with 33 just because I need to spend some of this money to make you happy. Namely, you can really tell that it was supposed to be 24 episodes and not 12. Would like to have a mate. Well, my hands are tied. Rainforest, grass, foliage. So I guess primarily rainforest, I guess. Not enough grass. Done. Foliage. Too much deciduous. Where is it? Right. Deciduous. There it is. I see it. Heaven forbid you're colorblind playing this. Mate, rock, toy, mangroves. Perfect. Mangroves are down here. Dang this tree. Unfortunately, you can only go like one back with your mistake correction. Oh, please be happy. It's not happy. I know. I know. But, like, my money is in pain right now. My money is in pain. Animal happiness, zoo rating 77. So... that's better, at least. Where's my zookeeper? Going to Bengal. You need to feed this guy. Don't you? Yes, thank you. Prioritize. Thank you. Feed my kitty. It is June. So I have time. I just gotta not go bankrupt at the same time. So basically, stop and stare. Like you just don't care. Upgrade Plant Nanny, because I need to remind myself that I am indeed hydrated. And I haven't told it that I'm behaving and drinking the water I'm supposed to drink. So I've had coffee and water, so I drank 2. 1. Ooh, my plant is almost fully leveled up. Nice. So play a game while I play another game. Actually, it's not fully leveled up. I have like a whole nother tier to go as soon as it gets its final evolution. Swinging log toy now available. Oh, that's right. My money is being depleted while I wait for this leopard. Ah! I wish you could pick it. But yeah, as you can see, the game is like lagging a pretty fair bit. The more stuff we get, the more the game starts to lag, which concerns me for future levels. that's largely because I'm at like 42 memory. Streamlabs is using most of it, but... This is a game from 2001! Why do I need this much RAM? Because it's incompatible with Windows 10, that's why. It's a game from 2001 and it's lagging. That should tell you something. I can run this on a Windows 98 better than I can run it on a Windows 10. That is how much Windows 10 messed up. Oh, hurry. 4,000. Please be happy. There we go. We've reached maximum trees. Pop the champagne. Let's celebrate. Where are my exhibit signposts to tell guests? Yes! Kept having an argument whether this is a leopard, a jaguar, or a cheetah. I will settle this. Where are you from? I think you are from... I know it wants a toy. I'm working on your toy. Where are the arches? Bench. I just gotta watch that money. Ooh, I gotta keep an eye on those funds. This puppy hits 0, we are in big trouble. You'll be unable to purchase anything. Yeah, I wonder why. Let's not go bankrupt. The video game. So, we're doing pretty good. We zoom out here. We've got just an absolute crazy ton of space, which, you know what? I can just sort of... Oh, look, money! Sell my trees. Suddenly, money! Guest rating 80. It's going up. That's good. Six months left. Money does grow on trees. Indeed it does. Like I said, if my game ever like crashes and it's really clear that I've beaten my objective, I'll just go through it again in my own time and just like infinite money my way through so I don't have to worry about it again for tougher scenarios. I won't make you guys sit through me having to redo everything again. So now it is time for zoo beautification. For which you're gonna find this is why I'm bad at sim games, because I have no idea how to go about that. So let's not build the burning flame path of doom like we did last time. That was mildly inappropriate of me. And just spend all of our funds on random useless crap. It sounds like a great idea. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, we got a food cart area, we've got food, we've got guests. Feed the people. The people need fed. So we got bathroom, restaurant, hot dogs. What are the needs of the people? Got 0 angry guests, we've got 1 thirsty guest. No hungry guests. But we do have a line for the bathroom apparently, because we've got 3 guests who need to pee. So, like, we're good. We really need that fast forward button, because we're good. Is this done yet? No. No. Profit's going up or down? 65. Ooh. 11, 32, 38, 50, 51, 34. Our money's kinda not super stable at the moment. Ooh, what's costing us so much money? Because that's part of the reason it takes so long, is it wants you to maintain monthly spending. Zoo rating over time. I think I needed like 60, didn't I? Zoo attendance is going up. Zoo profit. Oof. Let's keep an eye on that. Because that is not super great. Part of it's due to my spending. This is from selling all the trees. I mean, it technically just... Okay, it's going up bit by bit. But it is very much going up bit by bit. Oi. 632. $50. Oh yeah, let's play a new game. It's called Stocks and Bonds. Because there are times too, if you're not doing so hot, especially in these larger zoos, your profits can just tank. You're gonna have to manage things like, how much do I charge for attendance, and how much should I make each individual hot dog cost? That's gonna start being the thing. Gorilla climbing bars not available. That's nice. So it is gonna get harder than this. This is just the beginner levels for, you know, the wee babes who are just here to have a good time and feel good, and then it's gonna turn into absolute hecking chaos about, you know, 10 streams in. So look forward to that. Sometime in like October or something. Hopefully by then we can start playing more mainstream RPGs and stuff. Super tales. Thing is, that's the hard part because we really don't need anything. Japanese koi pond? Should we bring back the ducks? I think we shall. I think we shall bring back the ducks. Because the ducks bring joy. They bring me joy. And trash cans. People like to eat on the regular benches too. Bench here, bench everywhere. Move. Move. No one shall be tired at my zoo. We don't need trash cans, we need profits. But we get profits from the trash. If all else fails, like I said, you can always make a compost heap, and guests will not appreciate the smell, but you do sell the poop for money. So every time your animal poops, you get money. So it raises your profits, but it lowers your ratings. So if you're like really, really desperate for cash, if it smells, it sells. All programs selected have been accomplished. Does that mean I finally have my cat toy? It sure do. Here you go, kitty. Makes the kitty happy. Make the kitty happy. What else? I don't know, lampposts by the trees. Light your way in the dark. Put more paths so they can, because they can see one away. So just more paths to see the beautiful ducks. Can this go in the middle? Oh, you're asymmetrical. You're asymmetrical and it bothers me. Why must you be asymmetrical? I don't know, I'm just being weird at this point. Why not? Or they can do it if it's sitting on the grass. It's too close then. I don't know. Be happy, I don't know. There, she can stare at the ducks. Come stare at amazement and wonder. Be complimented with flowers. Everything has flowers, that's good. Stop walking between there. Stay on the designated path. Assholes. Normally you're able to like click on a guest and be able to see what they're interested in too. But sometimes like on Windows 10 it doesn't load in. Like, I'm hungry. It looks overjoyed. I need a bathroom. No you don't. I'm hungry. There you go. Well, hot dog stands over there. I might actually want to get a burger stand because this is starting to get a little dicey. Is this burger? Yeah, it is. It's starting to get a little dicey. And if they can't get what they need, they start getting a little pissy. And their happiness goes down. So always make sure there's enough food, bathrooms. Picnic tables too crowded. I need more picnic tables. This is picnic table. This is what I mean. This is why it goes for longer. It's because eventually you think you're fine. And then you start getting more guests. and it just goes straight to hell. Put up a lot of salted foods and sell more drinks. You know, places do that. Like, anything that's really sugary or salty is gonna make you thirsty, so it is actually really common for places to... That is not how I put that down at all. For places to do that. And lo and behold, you've got drink sales. Who'da thunk it? Great, I can throw my trash in the trash can instead of being an absolute asshole and throwing it on the ground. I'm allowed to swear. Anybody who's nostalgic for this game is an adult by now, so don't give me any lip for swearing. And symmetry. Close enough. Now you no longer complain about the tables. And if you do, you get fed to the bear. Does it not matter? No, it matters. Main event. Either way is uneven. Screw it. Make it look a little less empty. I thought this was a family-friendly stream. I'm afraid not. I have the disclaimer in the About section that clearly states no matter what I'm playing, it is an 18+ event. Enter at your own risk. Lady, you're in the way. Ooh, what a pretty statue. You're in the way. Move it. Let's get some pretty fencing, I guess. So they can see in, but they don't. I can't see what I'm doing. So they don't bother the animals. Because they like decorative fencing. They love feeling like they're in a cage. I entered and lost my innocence. I mean, we haven't done anything too bad. Definitely streams that are a lot more adult than mine, that's for sure. More ways than one. And burgers are slightly better than hot dogs because they hold guests over for longer. So people like burgers. What is guest consensus now? We've got no angry people, no hungry people, no tired people. Nobody needs to pee, and nobody needs to use the bathroom. Success. Huzzah. And it is September. Oh, it's getting cooler here too. I had to dig out my hoodie and slippers because it's getting a little cooler. It's going to be warmer again later in the week, but it's hitting that point where it's starting to cool off on certain days. It's currently like, it's probably 60 right about now. Let's see. Open the phone. Yeah, it's in the 60s right now, but last night it was in the 50s and ooh, it's chilly. It's a bit nippy. Any animal houses? Japanese garden. Richmond research. These are randomized. You get a reptile house. Get some lizards. I can't get any more outdoor animals, but I can get more indoor animals. Kitty's going up the tree. And he sticks the landing. It looks hollow on the inside. I wonder if anything's ever like fallen down in there. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to wash up a bit more of my autumn clothing soon. No, not just t-shirts. Which is fine. Like, the cooler it gets, it's getting a little bit darker faster too, which I actually kind of like that it's getting dark by 10 o'clock. Simply because that means kids have to go in and I get maybe an hour to myself to do things I want to do for once. Whereas before, it's like they're out practically till midnight, whereas now, if it gets darker, I'm hoping they'll maybe go to bed, or at least go in. Instead of harassing my vegetables. All these are good. It's October. Tell Plant Nanny I'm hydrated. Because I actually drank 2 things. Boop. 1 or 2 more drinks and it will evolve. Reptile house is now available. Yay! I could turn that off now. Where is it? A reptile house. There we go. This should make you jerks happy. Behold, lizards in real life. Got turtles, got snakes. Actually, you can change what animals are in here. Right now we have reptiles of the rainforest. So it gives certain bonuses depending on what animals are in here, and you can get different ones that have like a different happiness rating, but it has like a higher upkeep cost. So right now the upkeep cost is 0, but it only gives a +5 bonus. But eventually you can get more reptiles. They have a higher upkeep cost, but they will give more happiness. It's like this, for example. Income upkeep is $100, but my income is almost it is $1,000. So I have 901 in profit. So I'm getting way more out of it than I am losing from it. This is just pure upkeep, but you know, people gotta pee, so there are places like in Japan that have pay-to-use bathrooms, which sucks. Oh, that would give me like such anxiety. Like, really? I gotta pay to pee? What's my rating? Rating is 84. Nice. Hot dog. 2,000 in profits. Eventually I think you can see like per month. Once in operation 9, yeah. So this is total, and this is average. 50 in profit. It's would cost me $300 in upkeep, but I've got $1,000 out of it. This, upkeep total. This may actually be costing me money. Let's see, last month, oh, that's visitors. Upkeep cost is $100. But we've had a total of so many visitors, so this, I guess, is a pure profit sink, but I would assume it adds happiness, but it doesn't tell me how many. I kind of wish each one would tell me how many, instead of it being stuck in the metadata. Because these tell me, like, how much bonus points it gives, but these don't. I would assume maybe 5 hearts. There's probably a wiki or something that can tell you exactly which, but for now, we do not know. You have to be careful with food stands too. Like, don't start getting more until guests actually start getting hungry, because then you will have more upkeep costs than you will have profits, and yeah, you'll put yourself in a financial hole. So that's why I gotta be so careful with the stuff I add. I can't just add willy-nilly, because then I will start losing profit margins and it won't be good. Because at least these don't cost anything. And at the same time, it can be difficult. Because I want things to be pretty. Where's my maintenance man? My trash is overflowing. Okay, he's going. He's fine. Emptying trash. Empty that trash. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It hasn't gone to shit. Oh, so many times in scenario mode, I go away for like 20 minutes to make dinner, and I come back and like my whole zoo is nothing but garbage. Nice cricket sounds, which is a little weird, but okay. Maybe that's just what they eat, and I can't buy any animals in this mod. I cannot make it grow to a large animal empire. It is not allowed. Rescue animals only. Honestly, I'd come just for the petting zoo. Let me pet the Fluffy. I've never seen like a petting zoo, but we do have fairs and stuff where people bring animals to show off, and some let you pet certain animals like sheep and whatnot. Eventually you get like jungle gyms and play structures too. I haven't seen any of these in here. They're probably Marine Mania and Dinosaur digs, that's probably why. But you can make a playground eventually. They're probably just not in this scenario mode. I don't know, tiki torches for light? Rainforest torch, tall torch. Fire! We've got fire. So it's at this point I usually like to start decorating with actual trees, even though they don't do anything. They just look pretty. Because why the heck not? A lot of these just aren't used with a ton of animals, so it's kind of fun to, you know, decorate with actual really pretty trees. Pretty luscious trees. And it gives back to the environment. Yep, it's starting to become that time. The stomach is growling. Like, the guests don't appreciate it, but I do, so screw them, I guess. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. The Deciduous, get some cherry trees. But it takes away from the profits. I know it do. But some things in life are more important than profits. Also, sometimes it just kind of feels right. Like, aesthetically, it just feels good. Don't at me, I guess. Uh, 83. 99, 88. The people are pleased. We have pleased the people. Gosh, I'm so hungry. October, November. So it should be, is it November? Ooh, only about 1 more month, I think, maybe. Maybe 2. Because it's 12 months, so does it go to the end of January, or is it the start of January or the end of January? That's the question. Uh-oh. Okay. 1 restroom, 1 thirsty. That's not too big an issue. Every time it freezes, I get nervous. One month left. We're almost there. 85, 97. Our profits are still going up. We're doing fine. We better be doing fine. It's a beginner scenario. If I'm not doing fine, I've messed up my whole life. Cotton candy, nachos. Cause they nachos, they mine. Haha. That joke's never been made 1,000 times. I've changed my mind. I want to choose. Oh, you want some? Cotton candy. I thought you said you wanted to choose. I'm like, you can make suggestions. Yeah, nachos sound good. I do have nacho cheese and chips. I might have that later. I should have ordered quesadillas. Oh, when I got groceries. But no, I didn't. December 10th. Third of the way through the month. It's turning into a real zoo. I'm so proud. $84, $99, $86. Then we've got this just lovely nature hike. Trash is starting to get a little full there, maintenance man. You might want to pick some of that up. And we've hit our 3-hour mark, so yeah, we'll be done as soon as we finish this scenario. In its own dang time. Trees. To fill up the empty space in my heart. Can I stick them into there? No, I spaced it just wrong enough. That one won't fit. That's people. That's profit. That's ducks. 2/3 of the way done with the month. We're almost there. Chinese fir. Where's the maple I was looking at? You. White oak. Elm tree. Maple tree. I can't stick it there. Why not? What's in the way? I literally don't see anything in the way. Oh, it's elevated, that's why. I get it now. Plant trees make a zoo a lot more eco-friendly. Give back to the animals in more ways than one. The ones in your zoo and the ones out in the wild. By creating oxygen. With these nifty inventions we've had since the beginning of time, known as trees. Well, not quite the beginning of time. At the beginning of time we had sludge and algae. Chop down all the trees so you can plant more. I pretty much did. I did, but I needed money. We live in a society, and it's weird. Anywho, you have won. Yay. You can always select yes to like continue playing this map if you like really want to beautify it, but I'm good. So with that, we finished up the Forest Zoo for beginners. Starting up next, we got all these tutorials done. This stream is mostly tutorials, so sorry about that. And starting next time, we will be starting off with the holiday tree, some of the Marine Mania beginners, and I don't know, we'll probably go through these beginner scenarios right here depending on how long they are, and hopefully start to get into intermediate challenges, so it's not just me staring at random things for the majority of the stream. It'll start to get a little bit more exciting as we go. So that is it for now. I'm probably gonna do Stardew Valley on Monday and then Zoo Tycoon on Wednesday. So that is the plan. And if you guys ever want, I do have a playlist of Planet Zoo music. So if you're tired of just listening to in-game sounds and you want a little bit of ambiance in the background, I am capable of doing that. So that wraps up this stream as it's won the voting poll over on YouTube by a wide margin. And so I will do my best to get as far into these scenarios as I can. Will probably take me a couple of weeks, but that is it for now. I play your own music during this. Hey, do whatever makes you happy. And I hope to see you all in future streams. If you ever want me to do some free forms, just let me know too. Bye-bye.